Hi my friends, in this demo video you will discover the awesomeness of hierarchical clustering. I'll give you the top 5 reasons on why you should use this technique. I'll also show you a demo using my platform experienceddatascience.com. You can also try it out with your own data. You do not require any coding skills and you'll be able to see the value of this excellent technique instantly. So my friends, let's get started, but do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video. Let me first start by explaining you the basics of hierarchical clustering. Let's say you have a data set with a lot of columns. Hierarchical clustering will find distance between each data point, and all the points which are close to each other will be grouped together. Then it will organize all the data in form of an hierarchy, and you'll also get nice looking visual called a dendrogram. You can then specify a threshold to form the clusters. You can think threshold as a way to cut the hierarchy to form different clusters. For example, if you specify a low threshold, you'll get many clusters, but if you specify a high threshold, you'll get less number of clusters. Now let us see this in action with a demo. Let me start by going to my demo platform experienceddatascience.com and select the experience hierarchical clustering. In this demo, I'll be taking real-world data set related to business school rankings which have been developed by Financial Times. I've already set up the data set, so let me go ahead and select it, copy it, and make it ready to use. The data set is now copied, so let me go ahead and do all the magic with this data. And let me first start by displaying the data. This data has got various information such as the rank of the business school name, location, salary, course length, percentage of female students, carbon footprints, and much more. In total, it has got about 30 columns. So let me now state the first reason on why hierarchical clustering is awesome. It works extremely well on real world data sets, as you will see in this video. Now let me go ahead and do the hierarchical clustering. I will select all the columns except the rank and the name of the school. Let us also color the output nodes based on the location of the primary campus. And for the tooltip, let me go ahead and select the school name. For the threshold value, let me enter 10. Now, as you have noticed that I do not need to specify the number of clusters, which is the second reason on why you should use this kind of clustering. Let me now execute, and in a while I'll see my output. The first visual is a dendrogram, and it looks pretty awesome, which brings me to the third reason that hierarchical clustering will give you very awesome visuals, which are different from the usual scatter plot and bar plot. You can use this in your presentation to impress your audience. Let us now inspect some data points, and for example, here I see Indian business schools such as Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Udaipur, Lucknow. And here I see some French business schools such as HEC, ESCP, Institut Mines Telecom. I can also interact with this visual, so let us explore more closely the French business schools. So for example, here I see that ESCP, HEC, ESSEC are all close to each other. So if a student is targeting one of this, they can also look at the closest alternatives. So this brings me to the fourth advantage of hierarchical clustering. It is very interpretable. You can easily navigate to different parts of the hierarchy to examine the clusters in detail. Now let me go back to my initial view, and based on the threshold, we can try to divide all the schools into clusters. I'd given a threshold of 10, so let us see the clusters using the second visual. Now here you see the first level is the cluster based on the threshold value, and there are 10 clusters. And the second level is all the business schools. And we see that the cluster 0 has got many French schools. And similarly, we see that the cluster number 6 has got many Indian business schools. Now, if we had chosen a smaller threshold, we would have obtained a higher number of clusters. For example, here we see a visual with a threshold of 5 and there are 36 clusters. So this brings to my fifth reason that hierarchical clustering is very flexible. You can cut it in different ways based on the threshold value to obtain less or more clusters based on your needs. You can also download this data into Excel and you'll see all the data as well as the cluster number for each business school. So let us now summarize the top 5 reasons on why you should use hierarchical clustering. It works extremely well on real world data. There is no need to specify a number of clusters. You get awesome visuals. It is very interpretable and it is flexible and you can get high or low number of clusters based on your needs. So my friends, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. You can see the power of hierarchical clustering and I would recommend you to try it out with your own data. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video, and see you soon in another exciting demo video.